Often, in our professional or community work, we are faced with the need to collaborate in order to solve a common need. Whether you are participating in work groups, community groups, coalitions, or really any kind of collaboration.
Facilitation skills are very valuable when you're working with groups, as it helps direct the group into what they're focusing on, what their agenda is, and eventually what the final outcome should be.
They help you both to be a better participant and to be a better leader.
Working collectively can be challenging and the results often ineffective without the proper guidance.
I think everybody has had a challenging situation where there's someone who is very outspoken and very passionate about an issue, and sometimes it can be difficult to manage the conversation when that happens.
One of the challenges I face in facilitation are different personalities that clash with each other, and by developing facilitation skills, I can help those personalities come together to be productive.
Facilitation training provides those engaged in collaborative or community work with the tools and skills to both design effective group processes and manage challenges as they occur.
I've seen people come into some of my groups very fearful and very doubting of their own skills, and come out after a few months of being with us, being more of a leader.
Effective facilitators focus on the design and management of the structures and processes that help groups work together successfully, identify and minimize problems, and increase effectiveness. There are 3 key concepts that are essential for every facilitator to master: neutrality, planning, and intervention. Having a neutral facilitator allows for a process where everyone can participate actively to achieve the group's goals. While facilitators are neutral on content, they are not neutral when it comes to managing the group's process.
Many great things may come out of that group, but if you're directing that group the way that you think it should go, you may miss all the great points that may come out of a facilitation.
Much of the work of an effective facilitator happens prior to the group meeting. Planning appropriate strategies for gathering necessary information and developing a process to meet each group's needs are critical aspects of facilitation.
It's not a one-size-fits-all kind of endeavor to facilitate a group, so you want to know who's going to be in the group, what the setting is going to be like, what the goal is of the group. So you really need to be prepared for that so that you can facilitate appropriately and help the group do what it's come together to do.
Some common challenges that prevent groups from working effectively can include disruptive or dominating members, lack of participation, and lack of focus or structure. Effective facilitators, by focusing on the group's process, can use targeted intervention strategies to address these behaviors and help the group get back on track.
When people are disruptive in workshops, they don't generally intend to be, in my experience. Usually they're confused about something, or they're having strong emotions about something that's happening in the room.
Just because something is disruptive doesn't mean you can just shoot it down. Sometimes you need to identify what's really going on between 2 people or a group of people and bring them back to the objective at hand.
What I've experienced is sometimes they're just quiet and they're silent and you don't know why. So for me, it's, should I ask them more questions? What do I need to do to help draw them out?
Becoming a trained facilitator helps you develop the necessary skills and confidence to effectively facilitate any group, from public meetings to neighborhood committees. These trainings focus on learning concrete skills, practicing in a safe environment, and giving and receiving feedback.
Having that formal training and working with other people on honing our skills has really given me a level of confidence that I didn't have before.
I feel like a better participant. Even though my job is facilitating people, I'm not always in that role. I'm also participating in meetings and helping make decisions.
You never stop learning. You never stop learning facilitation skills. You can always get better. There are always new tools, new skills to learn.